Today's November 13th, 2020, and I just wanted to make another quick video about how to make 5% in your brokerage account every week. I made 5% just like I have, the past month. Every week, same thing. Just pick consistent stocks, such as, because of the elections, stocks like NIO, Tesla, BLNK, and Plug are all going a lot higher. Every one of those companies have went up this week. Tesla's stayed about the same, but NIO has went from $20 to around $50 in just a few months. I think today it was around $52, and Plug is also seeing new highs at around $22. So if you buy into, if you want looking for a good investment right now to make your money, I'd suggest looking into a clean energy stock, because with the election and everything that's going on, they seem to be very popular stocks, and you can make your money pretty quickly. Personally, I like to day trade. I wouldn't, I don't, buy and hold, but any of these four companies, I'd have no problem buying and holding. What I suggest, you buy on a red day. You pick a day that, the stock market's down, and you pick either, NIO or Plug, or even BLNK. BLNK's probably my personal favorite. It stays somewhere between $7 and $10, in that range. Or, just, be patient. Sometime in the next month, there's going to be a day that it's down, 5 or 6%, and you can buy any of these stocks at a good price. And then I guarantee you, by the time the week's over, you're gonna have made 2 to 5%. If you wait until a red day to buy it, you're gonna make 5% easy. But if you were to buy it, say just any day of the week, you're probably gonna make between 1 or 2% at least off your investment, in probably the worst case scenario. And timing's a big thing too. Obviously, you want to wait to around 10:30 or 11. That's a good time to purchase the stocks after the morning day trading's already done. If you buy first thing when the market opens, the stocks are just continuing to go up. So generally around 10, 11, or 12, somewhere between 10 and 12. You can probably find the best deal on those stocks. Just wait till whichever stock you pick is having a down day. And generally, what I like to do is I'll look at the stock's low from the day before, right? And I look at, say, pretty much the past 5 days. What's the lowest it's been at? And I'll put my bid in, say, maybe just a little bit higher than that, just high enough to where when it drops again, and it retests that low, it falls back down, you'll be able to buy it. I mean, it's nearly impossible to buy it exactly at its lowest point, but still you can make an easy 5-10%, in 1 week, just by doing this swing trading method. Or my personal methods, I buy in the mornings, pre-market, and I see what's up, what's going up. SNDL, ticker symbol SNDL. I've been day trading it all week, and I've been able to make, that's what I've made 5% on. Basically, it's got a range just like everything else. It was trading around 36 cents at the beginning, and I think today it was trading between 28 and 30 cents. You know, I mean, I couldn't buy it exactly at 28 cents, but I bought some shares at, you know, I think during pre-market I bought them at 29 and a half cents, just a little bit under that. And then I turned around and sold them for 30 cents a share. You know, but you don't think that sounds like a lot, but really when you think about it, if you can make just 1 penny off a you know, a stock like SNDL, you're going to make 3%, and just if it goes up 1 penny. So, you know, I mean, the risk reward, you always have to take that in consideration, and with it being one of the stocks that's one of the big gainers, you know, it's definitely worth the risk, because the upside and its potential is so great. You know, it didn't get back up to $36 today like I was or 36 cents, excuse me, like I was hoping, but it did. You know, I did make, you know, a nice profit. You know, I made 1.5% off one trade, 1% off another, and then I think 0.5% off of the final one. But you know, I made, you know, you don't have, that's another thing, you don't have to, you know, if you're not sure, you don't have to invest all of what you're wanting to day trade into that particular stock at one time. You can always test it out and see how it goes. And it worked out pretty well for me. Generally, the best time to do it is generally if you can buy it early in the morning. Usually what it's at, let's say at 4 a.m. And that's what I look for, is I look for what these big like day gainers are at say at 4 o'clock in the morning, like SNDL. That was a big one. And then I think I looked at NIO this morning and a few others, because basically I mean, what you look at is how much, you know, it's getting pumped up, because at 7 a.m. it's, you know, it's getting ready to jump between 7 and 7:15 is when it's going to be at its highest. You know, generally, you know, probably 80% of the time. So what I do is I look at, say, you know, on any of these, on those big runners that are open, that are up 20-30% or more in the pre-market, I'll look at what it was at 4 o'clock or at 4:30, and then I'll compare it, and then that's how I'll decide where, you know, where I'm gonna, you know, make my bid on it compared to where it's at say 7, because a lot of times if they're up, you know, 150%, they're gonna fall right back down to where they are at 4 o'clock in the morning, around, and then it'll probably make a nice little jump back up, and you'll make some nice money. But I always try to catch, you know, the big gainers when they make a dip. You know, it's, you know, it's like SNDL. It was, I think it was up to 31 cents or so, 30, maybe 32. And I think it was up to about 31 cents in pre-market, and I placed my first bid at 29 and a half, and it dipped down just like I thought. You know, I could have made more profit. You know, I should have bid a little bit lower, but I still, you know, made my money. And at the end of the week, I still made a 5% return on all my investments. You know, or you know what I've been day trading. And you know, I have probably, it takes me less than probably, say, under an hour. Usually my day trades are within 10 minutes when I buy it to when I resell it, but usually an hour at the most. And if it's not doing, you know, what it should, you know, cut it loose. You know, it's better, you know, always protect your principal. That's the number one rule. And also in the future, I'm going to be making some more videos about anybody interested in, say, sports betting. I'll also give out my odds and my predictions as well on that. But thank you all so much for watching the video. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And like I said, next week should be another great week. So, I mean, there's no better time to invest in the stock market than today. I don't care if you're going to invest, day trade, whatever. Just get involved, get active, because it doesn't take much. You just have to, participate in it, and do a little bit of studying. You can spend 30 minutes a day studying, a stock, and next thing you know, it's going to pay off more than you can ever imagine. That much I promise. All right. Once again, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I'll make another video next week. And so I hope just everyone have a great weekend and be safe.